In the last session, we talked about what is a distributed RAN. So towards the end of the 4G, there has been a lot of evolution as far as RAN active architecture is concerned, and one of them is centralized RAN. So let's look at what is a centralized RAN. So if you see a distributed RAN architecture, you will have a remote radio head, a PBU, and a cell site router in your E node B, which is basically your cell tower, right? So if you have 10 tower, in each tower you will have the same infrastructure, which means there is a lot of capex cost for the service provider in terms of the teleco equipment like BBU and the cell site router for each tower, and an opex cost. For an example, for the maintenance, you need to send engineers to each cell towers for a troubleshooting or for a maintenance activity, right? So this really increase the cost of the telecom operators. So basically, they come up with a new architecture which is known as centralized RAN. So in centralized RAN, what we do is basically shift the BPU, which is basically the brain of the tower site, and cell site router into a centralized location, right? So basically, we extend the front haul network, which was from the BPU to the RRS towards the point of presence, right? So you extend your front haul network and you create a BPU hotel or a BPU pool in your centralized location. This way, you can make sure that the BPUs are efficiently utilized. Like if you have 10 cell site, you might not need 10 BPUs. Depending upon the load, you might need only 5 or 6, right? So now what happened in a centralized RAN architecture is basically you change your front haul network from the RRS towards your point of presence, and your backhaul network from the BBU hotel towards your EPC. So that's the main difference from a distributed RAN architecture towards a centralized RAN architecture. You create a BBU hotel and place all the BBUs there and extend the front haul network towards your cell site or RRH, and the backhaul network will be from the BBU towards your EPC core.